Welcome to part 5 of Mega Man ZX Advent. In this episode, now we can take on the airship proper, which is stranded in the oil fields. And for those of you who are wondering, what airship is this, by the way? Yeah, in case you're wondering, it is the original airship that was used by the Guardian HQ led by Prairie. So, yeah. That airship was pretty much grounded. And by the way, here's the reason why you need these locks. Because you need to beat Chronoforce, Rosespark, and Buckfire in order to get through. Buckfire has to break through in order for him to, come on. That's not what I wanted to do. Drop kick the goddamn orb, you idiot. Don't leave. Don't. Oh my god, go back in. Go back in. Go back in. It didn't break the lock. You have to actually knock the orb off of the pedestal. Well, that'll take care of the one down there, but you're going to have to lock, like I said, break the orb off of the pedestal. And why did I... Oh, god damn it. I passed up the orb. I passed up the orb. That was stupid, but what you're supposed to do is use the element of weakness to knock down the pedestal. And by the way, hug the top with Chronoforce, because at least this top is immune to spikes. The bottom is not. So, what you're supposed to do was this. Now let's switch to Model A. Switch back to Buckfire. Drop kick the floor. Swim with Chronoforce. Hug the top, by the way, instead of hugging the bottom, because again, the top is immune to spikes. The bottom is not. Jesus Christ. Come on. I don't want to touch the top. Or the bottom, for that matter. But, there. Ice will break the lightning orb. I've already broken 2 of the orbs. So now, I either switch back to Model A, climb up top, and also, we're going to have to use Buckfire one more time. This time, we're going to need him to go up. That way, Rosespark can reach the top. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Use Rosespark to reach the top. And if you don't have enough energy to do so, just have Rosespark to climb down, get the energy, and touch the orb here. That should deactivate all of the locks. And now we can leave. But not like Rosespark. No, that is way too slow even for my taste. And the funny thing is, the game expects you to beat some of these pseudoroids with these 3. Okay, Buckfire maybe. I have to actually get I'd have to actually get Chronoforce down to 0 again. But the other pseudoroids, no, I don't intend on trying to refight them again. Because here's the thing, not only do you have to, if you want the medals, you can fight them again, but you have to at least beat them once. And then, one of the times for the bronze medal, beat him with ZX. Or beat him with out using the weakness or something like that. So on that note, we're going to have to climb up. So, and that's exactly what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to actually use Buckfire to climb up and get that. I think that's a, oh wait, no, it's an energy pellet. No. Actually, there's not a linear, no, there's a linear path here, but there are broken pipes in the area. Broken pipes that we will need another, we'll actually need multiple biometals in order to get through. So we can climb up here at least. Oh god. Well, at least the carnage and gore for all the Reploids that we kill is still here. At least that's a good thing. So, on that note, that I can give ZX Advent credit for the attention to details when enemies get their bodies severed in half, courtesy of a charge shot. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, that's ridiculous. Oh, by the way, a 1-up that we don't need because we're in safe mode. No, not in safe mode. We're in safe spots. So basically, we got the save points that we basically could use. We're not in casual scenario mode, because if we were, I wouldn't have gotten any of these medals or any of the achievements at all. So on that note, we gotta go into the airship and activate this warp point. We're gonna have to get some more energy crystals to activate some warp points, because some of these warp points will lead to very rare items. As a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, the weapons tank, if I'm not mistaken, or was it the life tank, or whatever it was. I think it was something that will give me 4 lives instead, or was it the energy tank? One of the two. Yeah, we need Model F for that. So, we'll have to come back here later with Model F. And I mean, much later when we do cleanup. Because next part, we're basically going to try to get the train fixed. Or at least use the train to try to go to Legion headquarters. But yeah. So far, I'm actually having a good time with this game. I mean, it's been a while since I played it, but I've been having a good time despite the disastrous run that was. Oh, yeah. Almost forgot. I gotta come back with a chip, so I can't really do anything about that. Yeah, the featherweight chip is something I need, and unfortunately I can't get that until, guess when? I beat another Maverick. And I just got shot in the... I'm just standing there taking the hits. I know what you're thinking. Why didn't you dodge? Oh, God. That's another thing. Why didn't I dodge there? Jesus Christ. But what I was trying to do was switch over to Buckfire, the drop kick, because I just noticed a crack in the pipe. And Buckfire can deal with that. Also, I can't do anything about that room right there, because that actually is something else. Oh, right. And there, I can't do anything about that down there, because we're going to need, guess what? Another Pseudoroid's power. Because the other Pseudoroid, I do believe, has the ability to phase through floors with a doppelganger. So yeah, there's that too. Alright. Now then, we could just try to glide across with Rose Spark. And be careful not to fall off, because that'll be a pain in the ass. Alright, I forgot I could fire. Fire, you fool! And, by the way, this will come back to bite me. Actually, no, it won't come back to bite me. When it comes down to the battle with Model F, I'm not using Rose Spark. No, I'm not. And why is that, you may ask? Well, here's the thing. As you just bear witness to, Rose Spark is only good while he's on the ropes. On the vines, actually. And you'll see when we get there. But for right now, we've got other things to worry about. Hey, remember that boss from the very first part of Mega Man ZX? Yeah, I'm gonna die in this one too. Spoiler alert. But it has glare, which will paralyze you temporarily. A fire ring, which will come after you. And God forbid if you're Chronoforce and that hits you. That is nearly instant death. That's why I fucking hate Chronoforce. In case you probably have guessed. And I was trying to charge up for a time bomb, and I forgot, oh shit, I don't have enough energy for the time bomb. Good news is, at least Buckfire can actually take the hit. When it comes down to the fire, I don't know if Buckfire regenerates from fire. I'm not sure. And I know this thing can't reach. I'm better off sticking with Model A. It would be for the better. Oh god, it hit me really good. Well, at least I didn't get caught in the glare this time. Let's try to get away from the... Oh no! Damn it. Of course I died. Of course I died. I said, oh no, because my controller got messed up right at that point. I'm not making any excuses. I played terribly. Terribly at that point. Oh. And I got hit twice. Good news is, at least I got a full sub-tank. Bad news? Well, I just recently died. Oh yeah, and I forgot I had a sub-tank too. That's another thing. That's another thing. How could I forget that I just recently filled up a damn sub-tank? Sometimes I do stupid things, but yeah, I'm shaking off that oil for a reason. If those fireballs hit me while I have oil on, that also is a lot of damage. Insta-kill if you're, well, Chronoforce. So yeah. Oh, and by the way, never mind the fact that the sub-tank actually refills partial energy this time around. Okay, it actually fills up a good bit, but it gives you partial energy to get to 3 uses, depending on the difficulty. Like on normal, it does 3 uses. Actually, no, it's like the normal sub-tank. But in hard, you only got 2 sub-tanks. So you gotta make them count. So on that note, we finally made it into the ship. Will we actually need this ship? Probably. Alright, we can't even enter the doors just yet. We've got to do something about that. But we're going to have to also kill enemies that happens to be holding the raiders hostage. Or just free the raiders. So yeah, again, this was the ship that... Oh, I don't want to destroy that. That's stupid. Let's use this right here. We'll smack you. Smack you. And I should use the bulb shot. Hey, idiot. Use the bulb shot. What the hell do you think you're doing? Use the damn... Never mind. Never mind. Past me. He's going to do whatever the hell he wants. It'll take him a while for him to figure it out. Because again, I had to use the bulb shot to get the last 2 generators going. And that way, all the doors could be open. So, it'll take him a while. Give me a second. You can't get that either. You can't jump up. Oh, actually, I can. While the elevator's down and out, the only other working door may be up top. Oh. I can just use Buckfire to get up there without the elevator. Sweet. Yeah, see? That's the only other door that was actually working. Oh yeah, and by the way, come back in and kill those 2. They'll drop life pellets, because you're going to need to refill your sub-tanks. Oh yeah, you can't go any higher. This is a different game after all. Alright, let's try to charge this up with Rose Spark. Use the bulb shot. Use the bulb shot, you idiot. Go back and use the bulb shot. Okay. It'll take him a while. Ah, there we go. He's finally figured it out. There we go. He's finally figured it out. All you just need is 1 bulb shot. Now, actually turn the entirety of the generators on. And now that the generators are on, now we can go into the doors and actually get this guy out. Alright, we only got one more guy to save, and that's it. Because down there, I think will lead to the boss. Oh, we've killed these guys. Well, not really, but there, we killed him. He's dead. And now I think... Oh, wait. No, I thought there was somebody else here. Oh, well, I guess that's all of them then. But there's a chip here. Oh, wait. There is a data chip here. Might as well get that. Or data disk. Ooh, carnage is real. So, let's go up to the bottom. And I think there's a data room right here we can use to transfer. And now that we can have that activated, we can just keep on going. So I think it's downstairs. Downstairs past me, not upstairs. Let's see. Oh, wait, no, nothing's here. So I guess we gotta go this way. Nope, wait, nope. Pad past me. Don't go in that door. You just got out of there. Excuse me 1 second. To be fair, all the backtracking I did was to grind crystals, but I went the wrong way. This is the way you're supposed to go. So, with that said, you really couldn't get through without unlocking all the doors and freeing everybody. So now that we've got that fixed, now let's take care of the menace that happens to be in the area, which is Atlas, who we ran into back in part 4, who dropped me in the battle with Chronoforce. Well, time to get some payback on that snooty little girl and teach her some manners.
Wait! So you managed to stay alive, Mega Man Model A. Don't tell me you're here to help the Raiders. They're not even your allies.
I won't just stand by while innocent people are being hurt.
You're not innocent, just ignorant. The history of the world, the history of the war. And now, the strongest of those who evolved as a product of war remain. A newly crowned king of Mega Men will soon spawn a new evolution. Those who die ignorant are simply unable to keep pace with progress.
So you feed them to Model W? I'd say that's pretty barbaric progress.
What would you know? You can't even comprehend. Your own power. If I'm the one that's wrong, try and beat me.
I know what you are thinking. By all means, use Real Spark. This will make the fight easier. No. Because you see, for some reason, Rose Spark would more likely die from this battle than what you would think. Well, yeah, you have to move around with the vines. The problem of the matter is, you gotta catch this opponent moving faster than you, who is constantly shooting fireballs at you. And mind you, Rose Spark is a plant. And just like fire actually does hurt him somewhat while he's on the vines, so too will fire hurt him when he's up against Atlas. Atlas will charge up fireballs, and she will also charge up a fire trail, and also try to position her shots to actually do damage to you. Yeah, while you're on those vines, you are pretty much a dead duck. And speaking of being a dead duck, why didn't I use my goddamn sub-tank? Well, now that I know about the sub-tank, I'll deal with that right then and there. And another thing that happened, I keep forgetting that I was actually Model A as opposed to Model F. I was so used to playing Model F, in ZX that it just made me lose concentration. And speaking of which, we're almost at the point where Atlas is about to start pulling out the stops. Actually, not really much of the stops, because all she's going to do is just shoot the charge shot. Some may say this is the easiest boss, and it is. And I'm going about it all wrong. Again, I keep confusing myself because I'm so used to playing Model F for most of Mega Man ZX. And I didn't get Model F until now. But thankfully, that's no longer an issue. Oh yeah, and by the way, thank you for all the partial healing, Sub-Tank. Because we're about to take this woman to town. I just need to shoot her one good time in the face. Okay. I just gotta shoot her one good time. Boom! Done!
Even if you are a defective, there's no changing the fact that you are still one of his creations. Very well, I yield to you. If you have the determination to fight, one day you will know who you really are, but regret that you didn't die ignorant.
What's happening? Model A! Yeah!
That sounded like it hurt. And the plot's about to get real thicker. Because you see, Model W is basically hidden information, because turns out that Model W we fought in the last game was only one of many. Look at all these damn Model Ws. This is some bullshit. This is absolute bullshit. I went through all that hell in ZX trying to get rid of one. Come to find out there's multiple of them. And that old geezer just will not die. Jesus Christ. Dr. Vile's an asshole.
Model A, what the heck was that?
Was that the data recorded on me that those Sage guys were talking about? The data on the one who made Model W? And me?
Are you okay, Model A? We need to help the others. I think they ran this way.
Now that we got full control of Fafnir, might as well put, well, Model F actually, might as well put it to good use. Unfortunately, this guy will basically berate you because they're hidden behind a brick wall. Hey, remember that area back over in the Hunter's headquarters that we will be able to break down? Well, guess what? This is how we're going to break down that wall. Charge it up, and boom. If only it was that quick in Area K in the last game. God fucking damn Area K. I hate that place. So, now with that, all it takes is a little bit of talking and demonstrating your power, and the Raiders are no longer a threat. In fact, the Raiders had all but repaired the train. So now, all we need to do is go back to Hunter HQ and get on the train and head straight to Legion. Ah yes, Legion. Where plot thickens. And more importantly, you will soon find out who is the higher power. But for now, before we go, let's go on ahead and get that disc first. Because it's there, might as well get it. And we're going to go on ahead and switch back to Model A. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do when you're going after, well, I guess you're supposed to do when you're going after Atlas's hop on the vines with Rose Spark, but never mind that. Now then, you are also giving some instructions on how to also further control Model F. There is a status bar, and I forgot where it is. And while you're changed to Model F, you can actually go into status. Go into status past me. You can't really do anything here. Oh my god, go into status. Anyway, you can go into status. I think it's right where the items are. It's object B and C, where you can actually change up what the left and the right trajectory is going to be. Yeah, that's what item B and C are. So, with that said, let's just go. Damn it. Okay. Pass me. Just go. I was trying to actually access it through the bottom screen because back then you used to be able to do that. So go. Oh, right. Almost forgot. Now would be a good time to mention. The Model F for Gray is a lot different than the Model F for Ash. Gray would have Megaton crash, and you saw that earlier in the battle with Atlas. But at the exact same time, Gray will get Megaton crash. Ash will get Mind Street, which fire mines will be placed on the ground. In fact, you saw Mind Street. It was in action because it was used against you. That's where all the energy blasts ricocheted off of the walls to try to attack you. So, on that note, now that we're here, and I think we've got enough energy crystals, there's one last thing that must be done. Well, it wouldn't be lasting because we gotta probably do it a couple of more times. I thought the quest was about 600 energy crystals. No, it's more than that. And by quest, I mean this guy. He's still burrowing, but you do need 600 for one of the quests that's hidden behind the area because they're trying to make this particular area more accessible as time goes on. And chances are I'm going to have to grind energy crystals in order for that to happen. So, we will leave out of here, and I will see you all in the next episode to check out the progress on this guy, and more importantly, we're going to be going over to Legion HQ. This is RVMan985. See you all next time, and we'll end up fighting another Mega Man. Peace out, and take care.